The Dominic Carter Show on the Red Apple Podcast Network.
Well, another day and another round of the mayor of New York City, his wife, celebrating Palestinian terrorists, including the plane hijacker from social media posts from her early adulthood. And she even boasted on a post that Tel Aviv shouldn't have existed in the first place. Same old, same old. We'll get to that in a few minutes. Pandering politicians all across America. Don't you hate them? But a former mayor of New York City, Bill de Blasio. You know what's going on, folks? De Blasio is thinking about his legacy long term. He knows that nobody in the city of New York likes him. He knows that. And he's trying to change his image. I'm not talking about his girlfriends. I'm talking about his long-term image. So what does he do now? He goes on a podcast with Sean Hannity and admits the obvious, which should almost infuriate each and every one of us. New York's worst mayor goes on a podcast with Sean Hannity and admits that defund the police was not a good idea.
In retrospect, the whole concept of defund the police made no sense. It made sense to say, how can we do better? It made sense to say, hey, and by the way, a lot of cops told me this, a lot of police leaders told me this. We got a lot more for young people to give them positive alternatives because that's good for the police too. That's good for safety too.
We're not disagreeing.
Right?
This is amazing. So far, we're doing good.
We're doing good. So defund was a mistake, and I understand where it came from, but it was a mistake.
You have got to be kidding me. De Blasio, what's that song I Can See Clearly Now? Don't you know that we see what you're trying to do? You know that nobody likes you. You know this, man. And so he's trying to change his image. Defund the police was not a good idea. We were doing so well. Giuliani, Bloomberg. Then you come in. Boom, all the way downhill. The criminals say happy days are here again, and we haven't recovered yet. The street crimes unit, gone. Remember how you talked about them like a dog when they were doing the outstanding job? And now you have the nerve, the audacity to say that defund the police was a mistake. Right up there is Governor Kathy Hochul, the current governor of this state, up for re-election this year. She's a likable woman, a likable person, right? But she never misses an opportunity to trash the Trump administration. I almost feel like saying the wheels of the bus go round and round, round and round. That's Kathy Hochul, round and round. She dared people to leave New York. Now she's begging people to come back to New York. Which one is it, lady, Madam Governor? And she now also wants help from the Trump administration on gas prices.
This is a problem created by the federal government. If the federal government wants to give some relief, almost 20%, almost 20 cents per gallon of gas is a federal tax as well. So we need them to give relief and also help us out here. They created this. You need to solve it. You break it, you fix it.
You break it, you fix it. Well, you broke it with congestion pricing, Madam Governor, and you haven't fixed that yet. Oh, it helps the environment. It helps the traffic flow. It's a money grab. Don't insult our intelligence. Let me sidetrack for a second. Let's go ahead and open up the phone lines. 800-848-9222. On this Thursday, 800-848-9222. I've been saying this at nighttime. Now I'm stating this at daytime. To callers that call up and they say, hey, Dominic, I want to make 9 points, right? That's what it sounds like to me when you say I want to make several points, right? And so that you know, the first thing that goes through my mind when you say that is, does this person have the personality to engage the audience, to keep the audience interested, to make several points? 9 out of 10 people do not have that ability. So when you say that, I want you to know what I'm thinking about. I may not say it, but I want you to know what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about Red Fox and his TV show, Sanford and Son. You know, Mr. Click.
Can you keep a secret? You can? Well, put the phone to your ear. You got it there?
So that's what's going through my mind when you say, Dominic, I've got 15 points that I want to make. Or, Dominic, I want to read you a poem. Or, Dominic, I want to go down history lane, rather than just making a point. And so there's a plan in certain urban communities around the country, but in New York in particular, to turn the lights out after 11 p.m. To turn the lights out. Well, why don't we first stop people from walking up in broad daylight behind a mother at a bus stop, plunging a knife into her back?
Police have made an arrest in the brutal and random stabbing of a 29-year-old mother from Queens. 18-year-old Luis Ponce walked into the 115th precinct earlier this morning and turned himself in. He has been charged with attempted murder and 2 counts of assault. Police believe he stabbed 29-year-old Lizette Ramales several times on Tuesday morning while she was heading to work. This morning, she is still recovering in the hospital.
Wow. The video is horrific. She's minding her business, waiting for the bus. He walks up and plunges a big, deep knife into her back. The knife goes straight in. It must have really been sharp. Can you imagine being stabbed in the back by a sharp knife and you don't even see it coming? So it's a new day. Mom Donnie's wife and Mom Donnie, right? We're going to get to that in just a second. We're going to get to that in just a second. But last Thursday, I think it was last Thursday, Teddy told me that I needed him for ratings. And I said, Teddy, you've got to be delirious. So it's been a week. So let's see what Teddy has to say today on line 3. Teddy in Yonkers, what's on your mind, Teddy?
Good afternoon, Dominic. I hold no grudges. I'm not going to be going to my grave with that. I agree with the war. I support Trump 100% on the war. But I just want to ask you 2 questions. The stock market has affected me, and I assume it's affected you. And we are suffering paper losses. I think you would agree with me on that.
No, I wouldn't, but go ahead. I would not agree with you on that, but go ahead.
No, okay, fine. Then you're a genius then, okay? Number 2, why did Trump say, and I'm asking before you start jumping down my back, why did Trump say that 4 previous presidents told him, I wish I would have done what you did beforehand? And then they all denied saying that to him. Could I ask you that?
Sure. I'm sure they said it. You don't think that presidents, when they have private conversation, just like if I ever told you, Teddy, right? Don't take this the wrong way, Teddy. I say it with love. You know, you're Mr. Black Man America. If I ever told you the way that some of the civil rights leaders talk privately, some of the things they say and their use of the N-word, if I told you some of the conversations, your mouth would drop to the floor. So it doesn't surprise me, and how they talk about the women that they, what's the right word I'm looking for? Openly, they talk about it. And I've mentioned this part. I've had pastors tell me that if you're not doing your good job selling your book, then, because I've had pastors tell me that a parishioner should be willing to give you the last dime in their pocket. I've had pastors that brag to me about pulling in $75,000 from one service, and they do 3 a day. So it doesn't surprise me at all. Why are you calling it a lie? You don't know what these previous presidents said to him privately. Why are you calling it a lie?
I could just go by what I heard on the radio, what they said. That's all I can go by.
So you heard it on the radio, and that means it's the truth.
Okay, but all right, Dominic.
Teddy, you don't think that former presidents? I could tell you conversations where black people privately have called Obama to his face the N-word in elevators. To his face. They talk just like we talk, Teddy. Why do you find that hard to believe? And that came from a major civil rights leader. Let's just say no justice, no peace. The stories I could tell you if these walls could talk. Why are you surprised that a president, many presidents will say one thing in public and know that's not their position? Why does that? Teddy, we can't be that naive about the political process. So because Trump said it, that means it has to be a lie. That's what you're telling me?
He has known to fabricate things, okay?
And you think Obama didn't? You think Clinton didn't? You think that Bush didn't? Either Bush? It comes with the territory, Teddy. There are certain things that the American people should know, and then there are certain things that the American people cannot know. And then there comes the posturing. That's with any president. Okay, look at what happened on 9/11. Did Bush let out right away that he knew that we had been attacked? Or did he stand there and continue shaking his head with the children? Which one did he do, Teddy?
I think he acknowledged, he said, we've been attacked.
He didn't say anything. He sat there with the kids as the teacher was reading the book, and he had a different look on his face, and that was it. Because I don't know, Teddy. Thank you for the call. So because it came from Trump, that means that it has to be a lie. I mean, what planet are we on? Let's go to John in Brooklyn, line 4. John, what's on your mind?
Hey, how you doing, Dominic? I got Governor Hochul, when she took over, she gave billions of tax dollars to build the Buffalo Bills Stadium, and her husband got the concession deal. How come
he didn't get the concession deal? He got a piece of it. He was a lobbyist that got a piece of it. I just need you to make your point, John, because I got to take a break.
Well, how come there's no investigation of that? Just like when
it was looked into, and the ultimate investigation, John, should be you, the voters, because this was all known before the election. He was a lobbyist on a piece of the deal, which raises eyebrows. And folks, here's the bottom line. We always want somebody else to do our work. Now, John, I'm saying this with love. So why didn't you look into it? Why, if you felt so strongly about this, why did you vote against her? Now, maybe you did. Enough people should have looked into it, and enough people, if you felt that strongly about it, should have voted against her. But this was all an issue during the campaign, and it's over and done with now. There's a new stadium. She's the governor running for re-election. Time for a break. We are coming right back.
The Dominic Carter Show. Entertaining and informative on the Red Apple Podcast Network.
Poor de Blasio. De Blasio wants you to like him. He wants to have a good legacy. Good luck with that, Mr. Mayor. He now says defund the police was not a good idea. Well, you should have thought about that while you were mayor. So Yetter in Manhattan says, Teddy is not telling the truth. I'm going to get to Yetta amongst your calls in a second, but I'm looking at my Twitter at my ex. And as it relates to Mayor de Blasio, Jimmy Fontanez just came up with a great song dedicated to Bill de Blasio from Brooklyn.
I did my best, but I guess my best wasn't good enough. 'Cause here we are back where we were.
All I can do is laugh, folks. Jimmy, it applies. This is de Blasio. It's him.
We're back to being strangers.
Wondering if to stay or head on out the door. De Blasio, just once.
Can we figure out what we
long. I'm not talking about your marriage. Why the good last for very long? This is good, Jimmy. This is de Blasio. What are we doing wrong? Just once. Can we find make it right? But it's a nice song. Make the magic last for more than just one night. Oh, the type of song you slow dance to. Get to it. I just want to hear the good part here. Then I'm going to Yetta. To Bill de Blasio. From Brooklyn. Originally from Boston. Who didn't like the Yankees. Who likes the Red Sox. Who ran the city into the ground. But he wants you to like him now.
I gave my all, but I think my all may have been
too much.
Lord knows we're not getting anywhere.
That's the Bill de Blasio. Let's go to the telephone calls. Yetta, line 3 in Manhattan. Yetta, what's on your mind?
Hi, Dominic. I was listening to Teddy, and Teddy, I believe, is not telling the truth. I'm also a retired teacher, and I receive my monthly income from the same place that Teddy does, the TRS, the Teachers Retirement System. Now, here's where he's not telling the truth. He said that the stocks are impacting his level of income. Well, if he is Tier 1, Variable A, which are now called passport funds, if he is in Tier 1, Variable A, and invested in the passport funds, his income has never been higher than it is now. The stocks have never been giving him more money every month than he has received ever, probably, since he's been retired. And I'm a perfect example of that.
Hey, Yetta, do me a favor, Yetta. I want you to hold on. It's going to be a few minutes. I got a commercial break, but I want to come back to you because I have a hard national break that I have to hit. I have no choice in this. And if you can hold on, I greatly appreciate it. So, Yetta telling the truth. Oops, Teddy, that bone just fell out of your mouth about that fib you just told. We are coming right back.
The Dominic Carter Show. Entertaining and informative. On the Red Apple Podcast Network.
Poor de Blasio, poor Kathy Hochul. De Blasio now says defund the police was a bad idea. And Governor Hochul says, leave. You can leave New York State now. She says, I didn't mean it. Come back. Please come back. Jimmy Fontanez came up with the absolute best song for de Blasio.
My best, but I guess my best wasn't good enough.
Yes, your best wasn't good enough, de Blasio. It wasn't nearly good enough. You were the worst mayor ever. Ever.
We're back to being strangers.
Ever.
Wondering if we are.
I wanted Yetta to hold, but Yetta couldn't hold. She left me. This is de Blasio now. Just once, he wants to be mayor again. He thought he could be president. Can you say delusional? This goes out to Bill, like I said, from Brooklyn, from Boston, from I had to give my son to talk. I had to give my 16-year-old son with an afro to talk. It made me the mayor. I was going to the top. I had everything. I had the wife. She was a woman of color. And I was going to the top. But it just didn't work out. Now I'm a playboy in the city of New York. And all I want to do is be loved by the masses. That's Bill de Blasio. That's Bill. Just a bit more of the song. Then we're going back to your calls here. Let's hear.
I gave my all, but I think my all may have been too much. Lord knows we're not getting anywhere.
Yes, Bill. We didn't get anywhere with you as mayor. And you know what, folks? You know what? I've got some issues here. I've got some issues. So I was minding my business, right? Liz in Florida, Matt Blaze, folks like that got me taking these horse vitamins, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I don't like hard pills. They don't go down well. It didn't go down well. 10 minutes before air, the thing was stuck in my throat and I couldn't get it to go down. How am I going to do an hour-long national show and I couldn't get the damn vitamin to go down my throat? So now I'm Googling. We all Google, right? I'm Googling. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? So it says drink water. The water didn't work. I tried like a lot of water. And then finally it said, eat some bread to push it down. Now that worked. I'm not taking that vitamin anymore, but the story continues, right? When you've got health ailments like myself. And Yetta, by the way, they just called. Yetta, I believe, is almost 80 years old. She sounds like she's like 40 and looks like she's 40. But anyway, retired school teacher. So I'm leaving for work today, step by step. We had the Oscars gathering at the station the other day for Mr. Catsimatidis in the movie. The movie was nominated for an Oscar, and they had these. What's the name of it again? Marty Supreme. Yes, thank you. Great movie. So they had cookies, they had fruit, and they had brownies. Oh, and I'm diabetic. I'm not supposed to eat brownies. I'm not supposed to do it. Don't shake your head now, Carlos. It's a bit too late. So the brownies, I have them in the fridge, and they're calling me, right? So the brownies are right there, and then I see Liz's face on the other side of the brownies. And her face says, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. She's giving me this positive speech about don't do it. But them brownies, they're winning the argument, right? Nice, dark chocolate and delicious. Now, I know I'm not supposed to have it, Carlos. I know I'm not supposed to have it, right? Not supposed to do it. Don't shake your head now. So I took one of the brownies. Nobody was going to know, just me, myself, and I. There was a song, a rap song, me, myself, and I. But anyway, so I eat the brownie. So now, right before we hit air, I have to turn down my phone because all of these damn alerts from this monitor on my arm, ring, 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 ring. Your sugar is up. Your sugar is up. Your sugar is up. Your sugar is 257. Your sugar is, it's only supposed to be maximum 130. Right? So Liz should have won out and she didn't win out. And I ate the brownie, but that brownie was so good. It was so good. It was like good sex. To be real, that's how good that brownie was. Anyway, too much information there. Let's go to Gail in Westchester, line 3. Gail, what's on your mind?
I agree with you, Dominic. Good food is like sex. But let me tell you this. It's de Blasio. Okay. Now he regrets saying he defunded the police. When he had 24-hour security for his family, he could easily say, defund the police because it didn't affect him.
Right. And for his son that was a student up at Yale. Police protection even for Dante, the kid that got him elected. The kid with the afro. I've had to talk with my son that black parents have to have with their children. I'm not minimizing the talk, but come on, de Blasio. Anyway. So, Gail, continue. Go ahead, please.
My second point is, if I hear this once more, I'm going to scream. Chuck Schumer keeps saying that the Save America ID request, the ID for voting, he keeps saying it's Jim Crow 2.0. The kids probably don't realize this, but Jim Crow was enacted by the Democrats. So every time Schumer says Jim Crow, I just get so infuriated.
I feel bad for him, though, Gail. I really do. You know why? Because it's called survival. He knows that he doesn't mean what he's saying. He's saying what he has to say to stay relevant. That's the truth. He knows what the reality is, but he knows if he doesn't go far left, then AOC is going to eat him for breakfast in terms of working against them. And so he's doing what he has to do to survive. That's why I feel really bad for him. Hey, Gail, thank you for the wonderful call. And Gail was honest, folks. She said that some foods are as good as sex. You see? Not just from a male perspective. You got a female perspective there as well. Let's go to Umberto in Newark, New Jersey. It says here you are a first-time caller. Is that correct?
Yes, let me tell you something, Dominic. Donald Trump has to do great 100% to be 3 years, almost 2 years half, because I don't see JD doing perfect. I believe JD is a beta male and not going to be strong as a Donald Trump. You know that. And I love you. I listen to you every day, but I believe he's going to be a beta male.
Amen. I love you too. That's number one. Number two, a ticket of J.D. Vance and Secretary of State Marco Rubio is unbeatable. Who's going to be on the Democrat ticket? AOC and Mickey Mouse? Who's going to be on the Democrat ticket?
And Kamala.
Kamala? No, Kamala is done. Can you imagine the cat fight between Kamala and AOC? Now, I know that sounds sexist, but it's so true. Girl, this is my show. No, it's my show. I'm the new one. I bring the energy. That's AOC. I bring the blood, the fresh blood. Your day is over, old lady. Can you imagine those two battling it out for the nomination? Dumb and Dumber. That's what it would amount to. Thank you so much for the call. Let's go to Judith, line 3 in Brooklyn. Judith, what's on your mind?
Hey, Dominic, how are you?
I've had better days as far as swallowing pills, and I got caught with that brownie, but the brownie was so good. I haven't had a brownie in a long time, Judith. It was just it wasn't even a full brownie. It was a chunk of a brownie.
Listen. Oh, chunk of brownie, and then you sugar it up. Oh, my God, so scary.
Sugar went sky high. I got the thing turned down right now. That's on my arm, so it doesn't ring while we're on the air. It keeps ringing every time. Your sugar is high. Your sugar is high. I know it's high. I had the brownie. Go ahead, Judith.
Dominic.
Yes.
Dominic.
Yes.
Number one, you've got to get a cutter or a crusher or both. There is such a thing in the health store, and it'll crush or cut the pill in half. You'll be able to swallow it much better.
But then it tastes even nastier. No,
if you cut it in half, absolutely not. I have these magnesium things. They're like for a horse. So I am able to swallow, but sometimes if I'm not, I'll cut it in half. Big deal. And you just take the water, swallows down. Number two, I had a conversation with our lovely Liz from Florida, right?
Did she hit you with the health kick too?
No. Let's listen.
Okay.
So I'm talking to her, and I told her certain things I went shopping for, and then I mentioned, and I went and bought chocolate. Don't tell Liz. And I'm talking to Liz. It's like
wow.
We're so conditioned. No, we're so conditioned to don't tell Liz. Don't tell Liz when we're having something we're not supposed to have, because it's like, and so Liz says she's going to make you a T-shirt, and she says she's going to make you a T-shirt that says "Don't tell Liz."
Wow, that sounds about right. So she's probably in Florida right now in 90-degree weather while we're up here. So, but yeah, Judith. So my sugar is up today, and this pill. So you said get a crusher or cut the pill in half.
That's right. But I want to tell you something else. You know, Mandami, I listened to you day before. I had an appointment yesterday. I couldn't listen. I'm sorry. Because I'm hooked on your show, and I'm hooked on you, Dominic.
Oh, that's nice.
And a lot of us are. What are you talking about? It's the truth. So, Cyndi Lauper, and she made up a song called True Colors.
Yes, don't get me started, because Carlos, can we cue up True Colors by Cyndi Lauper? Yeah. That's one of my best songs. I love her as an entertainer. She had it going on, but go ahead.
Well, that would be great for Mandami, because True Colors, because, when he starts talking about Palestine and this and that, he's with an Irish, whatever he does is always going back to, whatever. It's True Colors with his wife.
No, I have a better song for him, Judith, that we play Nightside, and it's by Jay-Z. What? It's called Big Pimpin', because that's him to the T. Big Pimpin'.
Let me hear True Colors. Let me hear what she sings. Cyndi Lauper, True Colors.
Okay, let's go with Cyndi Lauper.
Let's see what she says.
Are you going to sing the words, though?
You know I'm not. But you know something? You're a frustrated singer, Dominic. You're a frustrated singer.
Cyndi Lauper got it going. I don't know the words. But if you're in your car, please sing the words. Maybe the chorus part. Maybe the chorus when we get to the chorus. I always found Cyndi Lauper very cute.
But I see your true
Go, Cyndi. Yeah, Mom Donnie.
Your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. True colors are beautiful.
Oh. Judith, that just did it for me. Judith, thank you. Thank you, Judith, for the call. Judith, I got to move on because I got to take a break in a second. But I'll give you the last word, Judith. Go ahead. You got the last word.
You changed my mind. I don't love him at all, Mandami. So therefore, that song is out. I think JC is better.
Jay-Z. He wanted to be a rapper. Jay-Z.
Yes.
There we go. This is his theme song. This is Mom Donnie's theme song. Before the election, after the election, just listen for a second.
You know I thug 'em, hug 'em, love 'em, leave 'em, but I don't trust or need 'em. Take 'em out the hood, keep 'em looking good, with diamond cuts that'll freeze 'em. First time they fuss, I'm breezing. Talk about what's the reasons. I'm a pimpin' every sense in the word, mama. Better trust and believe 'em. In the cup where I keep 'em, till I need the word, till I need to beat it up, then it's beat
Mom Donnie! This is him to the T. Wait, I just want to hear one part. The one part where he says big pimpin'. Because this is Mom Donnie to the T.
So you could be living it up. I pass with nothing, y'all be frontin'. Me give my heart to a woman, not for nothing, never happen. I'll be forever mackin'. Hard-coded assassins, I got no passion, I got no patience, and I hate waiting. Mommy, get your ass in here, let's ride. Check 'em out now.
That's Mom Donnie to the T. The chorus part didn't come up, but that's him, where he says big pimpin'. Judith, thank you for the wonderful call. Folks, I've got to take a break. We see Mickey in Connecticut. Oh, wait, is that the part? We got Mitch in Philadelphia. We got so many calls. I've got to take a break. We are coming right back.
Introducing Fidelity Trader Plus. With customizable tools and charts you can access across all your devices. Try our most powerful trading platform yet at fidelity.com/trader plus. Investing involves risk, including risk of loss. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC. Member NYSE, SIPC.
In business, the best days are when priorities stay on track. The Hartford helps midsize and large companies manage key exposures with insurance and proactive risk solutions, so focus can stay where it belongs. Visit thehartford.com/risk mitigation to learn more.
The Dominic Carter Show on the Red Apple Podcast Network.
And the Tunnel to Towers Foundation final thoughts of the day. I'm looking at something that I saw earlier. The owner of this network, John Catsimatidis. Mr. Catsimatidis appearing on the Fox News channel, and I'm quoting him now. Make sure I get this right. This is a joke. Nobody who has gone down to Florida is coming back. He's stating this in response to Governor Hochul's push to bring back wealthy New Yorkers to the state. And he's right. It's not going to happen. And I'm looking for another comment that's on my okay. The Astoria Kid says at Dominic TV, basically, Hochul wants all the rich whites to come back to feed the welfare recipients and migrants. You got it, Astoria Kid. What else is there, right? She's get out. We don't need you. Get out. Governor, we don't have the money to pay the bill. Come back. Please come back. I want you to come back. Mickey in Connecticut, line 5. Did I get that right? Is it Mickey?
It's Mickey, like in mouse.
Hi, Mickey.
I'm calling you Dominic because I love the fact that you love to sing and you cannot sing.
Cannot sing. Can't sing a lick.
Makes me laugh.
Can't sing a lick.
Laugh. No.
Hey, I'm gonna tell a joke that one of the owners told me. I normally don't tell comments at the owners. One of the owners, she's the biggest supporter of my career, Mrs. Katsimatidis. She said this a few months ago. Tapped me. She said, Dominic, you do know you can't sing, right? And I said, of course, but it's not going to stop me from singing. So, Mickey, you give me a verse or whatever you got. Come on now, let's hear it.
I just want to say it makes me I do sing along with you.
Oh, great.
But it makes me laugh despite the anguish I feel with the hypocrisy of politicians and the general massive craziness of the world. So the fact that I can have a laugh during the day makes me happy. Thank you.
You can say that again. But Mickey, I got a beef to pick with you because you didn't warn me about that darn brownie. And that thing was calling. And Carlos, you didn't say a word either. I'm minding my business, getting ready for work. And I opened the fridge and there it was. And that brownie said, I got you. I got you. And then I saw Liz's face and Liz said, don't do it. Don't do it. No, 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 no. And then she started lecturing me about what I can eat and what I can't eat. And then the brownie said, man, don't pay attention to none of that stuff. You know you want this. You know you want this. And I said, yes. And then an hour later, bing, bing, all day long, bing. Your sugar is high. Your blood sugar level is high. It's high. Let's go to Mitch in Philadelphia, line 2. Mitch, what's going on?
Yeah, you're the bright spot of my day, Dominic, every day.
Oh, well, that's nice of you to say, man. That's very kind of you to say. What's going on, Mitch?
All right, I got a song. I got a belly laugh out of that just once, but I got one that may top it. I'm not sure. I hope you don't think this is too lame, but
okay.
Mondami, here you go. Mondami singing, if I run the city wrong, I don't want to be right.
That's good. That's good. Carlos, can you cue that up? Poor Carlos. Half the time he's like, what is this crazy guy doing myself? Him and Philippe in the control room.
It's a play on words.
No, I know. So if I don't want to, if something is wrong, I don't want to be right. That's the song. And he's at his computer and he's like, okay, he's trying to figure it out. And we have 2 minutes left in the program.
If loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right.
If loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right. But can we find that within 2 minutes, Carlos? I know we're off the air in 2 minutes, but I like that song. If loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right. How do you know that song, Mitch?
Oh, Dan Ingram.
Ah, okay. Was that like one of your favorite songs?
He used to, like, for instance, always have a joke about that song when he played it because it was number one and it was played a lot. Mm-hmm. And he would always have some kind of a sly remark about it.
Right. I think it's something about a guy having an affair or something like that. And we're down to the last second. So, Mitch, thank you for the wonderful call. Folks, on America's darkest day, 9/11, America vowed to never forget. Help our nation. Keep that promise. Donate $11 a month and amplify your impact with a car and land donation. Go to T2T.org, the number T2T.org. I am back live at midnight.
Thanks for listening to The Dominic Carter Show. You can hear The Dominic Carter Show weekdays at 3 p.m. and Monday through Thursday at midnight and Sunday starting at 11 p.m. on 77 WABC. If you like the podcast, share it with your friends and listen anytime at WABCRadio.com and download the WABC Radio app. Hit that subscribe button on all major podcast platforms. Plus, follow WABC on social on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and X. See you next time for a new episode so you never have to wonder.
What the heck is going on here?